Hey guys, this video is inspired by CodeReport's BQN versus Jelly video, where he solves this problem. I'm not going to be going over it. Both these links will be in the description, but I'm not going to be going over this problem. The solution is right here in Rust. It's very simple. But in both languages, he sort of glosses over the Powerset function, and I was kind of curious on how that works. So I went on GitHub and I found one by this user. Here it is right here. This link will also be in the description. And I have kind of this obsession where I like to make everything into one-liners. It's no real reason. I just kind of find it fun. And this, I looked at it, I just a for loop and a while loop, and I was like, oh, I could probably turn this into a one-liner. So I did, and it looks disgusting. But I'm going to be rewriting it live right now, so you can kind of see my thought process as I was turning this into a one-liner. So let's start doing that right now. Make a new function called Powerset. Let's call it 2. And here they generically restrict T to implement clone. I'm only going to be using this on numbers, so I can just make that copy. And that gets rid of the clone call that I had to do right there. And we'll take in a slice, call it reference slice t, and we'll make it return a box because I don't want it to be mutable. A box of box slices of just like that. So first thing we have to do is convert this for loop into a one-liner, and this for loop iterates over this. So here we'll just do a 0, I'm going to type annotate u64 ... 1 did shifted by slice.len, and then we start mapping, which is just the guts, if you will, of the for loop. Map, we'll have our function here, and the function just fix a mask. Right. We're trying to do this thing. This value is used. I don't know why they renamed it and copied it. This value is used nowhere else. They could have just used it directly. But yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Okay. So now we have to create the inner stuff of this for loop. So first thing we'll do here is make this while loop. Now there's map while and take while, but specifically we need this bit set to use for every iteration. We mutated inside. So what I saw here was we could just use the scan method. So and to make this while loop, I have to do a little bit of kind of manipulation. We'll use the std_iter repeat method, or not even repeat, it's not even a method, it's a function. And this value could be anything. We can make it any value. I'm going to use the U8 default just to show that it really doesn't matter. And then we'll do a scan on this. So for the scan here, the initial state, we'll take a look at the normal function, is just mask. So we'll make this mask. And then we have to pass a state to, and since we're iterating over this, the repeat iterator, we don't care about it at all, so we can just ignore that. And like that, and then we do this. So at this point, we need to take everything inside of this while loop and compress it into the closure in here. So what I'm going to do is I will copy all of this, paste it into here, paste it into here, and then we can start changing this to fit inside the closure. So right off the bat, bit set doesn't exist here. It's called state. Because state is a mutable reference, we're going to have to dereference it both times. State. at this point, everything here is just done for readability. So we can just copy this and put it in directly right here. That. Delete these two lines and that one as well. And then this is also just use once right here, so we can copy this whole thing and put it in right there. Do that as well. And the original writer uses a get method here, which I don't really understand why. Since we're unwrapping it anyway, might as well just index into the slice. So that's what I'm going to do. I will do this, do that, and instead of dot get, I will put an open curly bracket, open bracket, and then right there I'll do a close bracket, and we do not need this call to clone anymore. Let's see. We don't need these parentheses either. It's matter because, you know, we're not doing anything. So obviously we need to delete this push, because there's no vector to push to, we're just collecting at the end of everything. And then we'll return items. And then in the case that, all right, hold on, represent if statement. If state, this is the equivalent of the condition for the while loop. If state is greater than 0, this will go into here, and then else none. This will get out of the scan because this is infinite. As soon as state equals 0, or yeah, so as soon as state equals 0, or less than 0, it'll quit the scan. So that maps that. Okay. So at this point, we can just collect the results of the scan iterator, and do the same thing here. Collect. This is still supposed to be state. Keep forgetting. Like that, and that's it. That's the function done. Also, I don't like wrapping this. I'd rather just wrap it in place here. So what I'll do is I'll do a dot sum here and just return item, just like that. And yeah, this is the it's the one-liner. Same thing I did right here. It was a little different formatting, but it's the same thing. And you can see if we cargo run this, it will do the same thing. It returns the same result as the Powerset function by this person, and we can do it for other results. Yeah, all the links for the people and the source code, it will be in the description. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.